Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location in which you are. Only for Ashafo, Mema Munina Kwaba, Eba, BWF Solicitors Legal Hours, so and then anope, so whether we trade ampo ase, and I'm not domini homobo intino, yenya emkwa, yenya hode, na yedi se dumedi esa edia bremu biom. Madam asinsu biom se, nyame wa dom na utumi be hwe yembia, enye me said ye kakra beda we nim say ya no abomoden a na wacheche enen so ye kwa akọfa ba ya kwa akọfa ba na yinim say de bia ya ye de yinim tutu form na ye hwe nioma ekoso no ne asesa se ya tasitase ne ade aba abedi ho nkita ho se ne be ya ebeboa wo na aboa me e wo kwan bi so mesrɛ mo ye nche bia ye kwa aba na emombomoden a oba so a na wache na obi nso ensa aka metwa me ho abasisia montwa me.
Ye fema ye wo London. Ya ji abasobodie bebree. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors e de nigye ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eye abofrahwe mu awaregya ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na yie adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ne ya wo brei mu enu nti ne yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner eye member na wasa ginatum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se ye taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa nonkron pe mu ekosi enumre nonsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene danso eye appointment nkoa free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Ye wo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawu 93 Seven Sisters Underground nso a eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. Wa advising local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebree efa Ghanaian law ho yi na osan yo bi a otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.
Oniadofo ni ahwefo mesa mama kwa babiom eba yedwumedi a yede mamode bia efiada eye BWF Solicitors Legal Hour mesa damasenso ene eto de bia na ensem a ekoso no na yeto ye boase ne ahwe se ne etie na ne ebi ne yetu meka ede akwakofa banansa na meti mensem ne ho kakra akyerewo adekode ene ye ba besua no mesre se mombo modi anamon she na me resource person ne menya no ye pemu na kasa mema wabeyi ne ho edi kakra na ono so de nchi akese na atinka kese ama ehwefo ne etiefo nyina na owie ya na afi mensam a mewa ene mesusu se ye ba bedi ho nkoma ebeboa ye nyina na afi mde abetudwa na yetumi edi ho nkoma enti anko be mpacho me ma good morning.
Good morning, Manya T. At the say,
Adomo nkwa papa me ho ye pa
yes.
mesro na umfa nchia kese ema etiefo na ahwefo na afedie yemfa yedwumedie no enhyase.
Okay. anuanom ne adɔfo anɔpɛ yi yɛda mu nyinaa ase yɛda atwadi ampɔnyame ase sɛ anɔpɛ yi watumi ama yɛ ahoɔden ne nkwa ne ɛne mo aba ɛbɛdi nkitaho. Anɔpɛ yi topic a yɛbɛka no ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛboa bebree. Mobɛhwɛ a for the past 3 weeks BWF Solicitors yɛka nneɛma yɛboa yɛ wɔ yɛabrabom, sikasɛm, asetenam, sɛ na wobɛsave sika, wobɛtɔ wo dan anaa wote baabi waha dan ne nneɛma a Andrea Richard eka about cost of living sana nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a ɛbɛtumi aboa. Enti for the past 3 weeks no yɛhwɛ sɛ community no adeɛ a yɛfeel sɛ ɛha adwene anaa ɛbɛtumi aha sɛbe ɛnyɛ nyinaa na yɛwɔ sika, ebi wɔ hɔ a yɛgye benefit, ebi wɔ hɔ a yɛnyɛ adwuma, ebi wɔ hɔ a yɛni paper nti yɛnyɛ adwuma nti obi na ɔboa yɛn. Dodoɔ na rent rooms ɛwɔ obi fie ɛno nhyehyɛ ɛwɔ ho yɛ dan sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a wonkɔ fam ana abɛ nso bi koraa obi wɔ hɔ a ɔte ne baabi na landlord so sɛsi a yɛatoto gas ne electricity mu nti wo koraa na ɛbɔ 6 o'clock a heating no mɛdum no efie bi koraa hɔ a bɛkɔ wokɔ horo nsa koraa ɛwɔ adwaeɛ a wobɛkɔ na nsuhyɛ ni hɔ na yɛ nsuonwu ne nyinaa akwanya bɛɛ na ɛwɔ ho a wobɛtumi adi ho kenya. Nti anɔpɛ yi ɛno ana amanyɛ ɔne napamfoɔ ɛne yɛn BWF Solicitors yɛde brɛ mo sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ bɛma yɛabrabom ayɛ yie kakra.
Yo, Uncle Ben, me da se we de waje me nsɛm nyinaa kana ne nyinaa ra yɛ etiefoɔ sɛ me kaayɛ de bia yɛ hwɛ nneɛma a ɛkɔ so no nti no mobɛte a this year from April kɔ no nneɛma nsesa bebree aba we bɛsi after COVID, after Ukraine war no nneɛma bebree na esisi nti no ne nyinaa mu no the community na yɛwɔ no ɛkeka yɛn bi mo ɛka mo kɛseɛ paa bi mo nso deɛ kɔ mo kakra na sɛnea tie bia no ɛbɛka wo kɛn nti no yɛakɔ akɔfa bi aba sɛ yɛba abɛka ho nsɛm few weeks ne yɛka sɛnea ɛbɛboa community ne nyinaa na yɛnim sɛ update kakra wɔ dwam na mmom memma yɛnka ho asɛm na yɛba bɛwie no na afei deɛ mɛma Uncle Ben ato ne bo ase na wakyerɛkyerɛ yɛn update a ɛwɔ system ne mu sɛnea ɛbɛtumi ɛnya mmerɛ kakra ɛde ama mo yo sɛnea ɛteɛ ne sɛ Uncle Ben mɛsan da wase biom sɛ yɛto yɛn nsa frɛ wo waba na woba bɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛn nneɛma a ɔwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ na etiefoɔ mesrɛ mo share program ne ma me hu share ne kora nti yes I mean for topic name bo mesrɛ mo share program na enko echichi emma yɛn wo share nso na wo like wo ba so nso abɔmɔden na stay on it at least na tie ne a yɛwɔ ma wo ansa na wobɛtumi akwa na wokɔ nti no ɛno yɛnhyɛ ɛno nso BWF Solicitors a yɛne ɔmo di dwuma yɛn san akyerɛ mo baabi a ɔmo wɔ ɛmbia wetie yɛn wahwɛ yɛn wahu nneɛma a ɛkɔ wahu nneɛma a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ɛde aboa wo ɛyɛ ɛba no immigration nsɛm ɛba no family law nsɛm ɛba no litigation ne mitigations ɛnaasɛ Ghanaian law mpo a wonim kwan a yɛfa so yɛyɛ expert ɛwɔ mu nso nti no ɛmbia na wote yɛn ka wotie yɛn wobɛpɛ sɛ wobɛhwehwɛ yɛ kyerɛ kwan a yɛwɔ 4th floor Anna House, BWF Solicitors, yɛwɔ 4th floor Anna House. Na 4th floor Anna House ne cry, ɛwɔ hemfa. And it say, ɛwɔ 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road ne so. 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road ne so. Na ɛwɔ 7 sisters. Yɛn nyinaa yɛnim 7 sisters. Kromo awɔ 7 sisters akwala kra enim. Na sɛ wodu hɔ, wofa train ana wofa tube. Ana ofa bus na do 7 sisters tube station ne so pepepepepe a obehu twitwa weni a obehu abansoro bi eda honsa ne mfa ne so baako ya tron Anna House ade kesi bi pa ya ye de hye ne nso obehu ya tro bibi dental something eno ohu ya obehu se sa building na na omonwo 4th floor bomodia ne to ana monko ho na megide se nsem bia how ewo sa nsem mama bobbo e family law yeba family law amamu nim umma wukunu divorce yɛka ne sɛn domestic violence ɛne ade ne nyinaa ɛka family law no wokɔ a ɔmbɛboa wo afei nso yɛba no immigration mo amunim maware me kunu yɛbɛma no years ɔbɛka me ho me kofa me baby aba migration status ɛwɔ kurom a ɛne sɛn ne nyinaa wopɛ asetena pa ɛwɔ kurom a na wɔ nhyehyɛ bi a kɔna kɔ ho BWF Solicitors ɔmbɛtutu ne nyinaa wanamu yie ɛde ama na wenya gyina pa ɛwɔ kurom ha enti no ɛno ne address no na mmom ye kan ye keka kwa me chemu number si mombo modia fato phone so enye ennempo na ebeboa wa ochene bi ebeboa wo ne wonua bi eye 0208 misro chotroma me why 0208 493 7340 bomodia tro pato na tro BWF Solicitors kakraka fasha hu na beboa ana se embia na ahokyere bi akoba baabi baby a ogina no no we be say jaso intem ope bibi asensan ana hiha ho a na kire se eye number yi na obebo na se na ebe ya obenya ye friend emergency number eye 077 1276 1884 me sign esisu biom 077 1276 1884 wo fresh number na obi bejo so no wa ma direction na kwan a o se wo fa so a ohun behinha o madam ase na madam ase biom se mo chiche na Daniela Chei Mensa o say good morning family ye kana ye nua ba Sandra Fraser Sandra happy birthday me did this month ya o birthday it me ma o birthday say ye na birthday say ochina me ma in advance na Zaz bia ono so good morning family Zaz ye da so see mon share any k any we do ho any ye program na e ya no afre me why yo inti ye koso na agyeman so aba so ye koso na ye mre na no inti me ntwa so wa ha na afa ye topic anke ben ye tie ne say ene ye topic e de abe ye community nsem a ekoso ebi mo de ahyehye hyehyɛ ho obi wo ho a oni nkrata obi wo wakwakotena obi fie na fie no ono ontumi rent a full apartment nti no na bia wakwahye one corner one bedroom bi oni nkrofo bi echiche anase mpo oti one flat anase trese oti baby a wa renti obi dan eye private renter ne obetia ne say this time a cost of living eba impo yes next month ye can say ye gas and electricity ye be multiply no times 10 na che say ne bo be ye din ankasa na eno na ya na efiewrafo no omogina so no mo de ye nsem bi a enha humanity emboa humanity ene say oh ha obehu o say mundundum lights at this time because electricity na eko enye sa odibi betum mu wo ha obehu no edum heater ubeko fie bi mu emu nyonyo ubeka se o hye freezer mu wo mo kire nyonyo adenti a efiera say heating ne cost dodo enti no o ma mo kwan ma mo nso heater all the time atu aduane nua ho se onua aduane e na bomoden anadi ne na wotwe untumi so soja. I'm telling you, these are real factor in Crawford face wo mufie. Enye entro, enye se mi pay mi timwaka. People are facing these things in their various private homes omotete. Na se emre bi wo ho, na se saadie we enni kwan se eba ne saa. Uncle Ben, me nim me right. Ma be jidan, me nim right bia metumi se ofiera bi edi meni wo kwan bi so a. Mejina yie ne man mene na aka say there be emrane see there be inti no your right as tenant and the private renter how to ensure you have quite enjoyment no say we need beji wo fie ho we need beji wo fie uncle ban kwan ben so na mehu say me right ni ana say we de enye me right pa chawadaroma
yo manya say nsama wabiebie so no aya no kra sabio anye nyina ana yetimi gifie mu a etenam ana se anye nyina ana yetimi koje council flat ana anye nyina ana yetimi toye fie ana afen so anye nyina ana yetimi rent apartment dodo na eko rent room ewo ifie ebi ana landlord no wo ho ebi ana landlord no kra ni ho na odi fie na renting krofo bebre na odi nhihye bi aba na nhihye na odi aba no na odi time krofo ani yeti de bia na first of all no ade a me peso bia ehu ne se ye ka private rental no ewo mu ahodro ewo mu obi a wakọ ha ifie a landlord no ana ifie ra na enti hobi ana ye wo bi nso a wako high fia one efiera no anete ane ewo bi nso a wako high fia efiera ne nte ho na mo one nkrofo dodo anete ho ne nyina no obia ewo ne rights a emra no e de ama no de tene say first of all no ye wo bibi a ye friend Housing Act of 1988 ane ewo bibi ye friend Landlord and Tenant Act of 1987 ne nyina no ebobra eboa ama ema asetena se wokɔgye obi fie no ɛhyehyɛ ema ema wo fa hodie ana tumi a utimi ede tena fie no because bibi a ye bia no sebe eyesika ana wutua enya de a obi di kyɛw enti the first thing na me pese obi a te ase ne se wo kɔ high obi dan a although say law no say wo high dan for more than 3 years I insist say we need written agreement no written agreement enye compulsory but me say insist say we be written agreement enti say wo kɔ high dan say wo kɔ high efie ni nyina say wo kɔ high obi dem say one efie rane na te insist say bibia mo ye bia no ya twero say 1 page say 2 pages say 3 pages say 4 pages insist say wuntimi and free run onim se no be ya ko website bi your friend or shelter for no e wo templates bebre wo ho a obetimi de ayi bi obia nso a or rent ne dan no kai se wo nhyehyɛ ana se tumi bi wo so a ane nhyehyɛ bi e wo se wudi so nhyehyɛ ne bi ni sen first of all no e wo se wo ye sure se fie na wo de manipa no sabio efie no emudimu efie no se aye nipa a o tua sika anye abusuani ana wadanfo bi a wo se be tare me nchen kakra e wo se wo ye sure se ya ye bibi e fra ne EPC eno ye energy performance certificate eno no band no de aye low kra eye E eno na kire efie no se na awoba emu a warmth ete ana se na utifie ho a awo endel se eye under band E a na kire se wo ehye se wo se wo increase no it may be se obeye insulation our loft and our wall cavities no obeye insulation but the tibia no I was say we sure say wo yes adia wo hia say efie na wo de rent no wo energy performance certificate ye wo bibi ye fra no gas inspection certificate eno no nso no wo ye e to say gas wo fie ho a any electricity a oma check ni nyina ama ni nyina eboa ama echiw bia ni hu se na be ya enkosi kwan enkoma problem emba ama en affect you eno ye fie wura no wo a wo kɔ high dan no edan no eye den se eye nko na wo kɔ high se fie na e wo se oje agreement e wo se agreement no ye kire time a we start rental no ye kire time a ebe end I was say a kire wo rent baby a obetua I was say landlord no emma notice say bibi to chewa number we na obefre and I said address we and email we and obetro so basic requirements no e was so bia ehwe no diso de enti america say was so bia ehwe no diso ne say 1 say wo ko high dan a enye ehye say was say twero ehye bia ni was say written but say na be ya problem bi ba munni bibi a obegina so na akoye ka mamenka although say obi a oye tenant bia no or statutory protection se fie na wo kɔgye no se fie ra ne ti hobia wo nye tenant wo ye licensee ana wo ye lodger utumi no eye kakra bi wo tumi de ba eye kakra bi nhyehyɛ a wɔsɛ mo hyehyɛ a ye friend lodgers agreement no wo shelter for website a wo betimi anya na mo print na mo nyina na mo sign de me pese obia hu ni se ye ka se quiet enjoyment eye den a quiet enjoyment ne se efie ra no ontimi mbenya na wo anadwo ontimi mbɛbɔ wo dan mu sɛ meetwa mu ɛwɔ akyire ha na emum na mebɛhwɛ sɛ wo ho ya woyɛ ɔbaa ontimi empesta with emails sɛ mepɛ sɛ meba na mebɛyɛ inspection ontimi endum wo kanea anaasɛ wo heating na ɔnka sɛ bill no kɔsoro ntimi dum no saa de we nyinaa no bibia yɛ bia no ɛyɛ common sense yenim sɛ summer time yɛ so heating enti the summer time wo na wɔde na ebia wonya code bi ntu kɔ so heating na odum na ɔyɛ right so wadum no but sɛ yɛ winter na awɔ wɔ hɔ na awɔ na ɛwɔ hɔ no ti ɛwɔ sɛ heating no ba so a na heating na ba so a baabi wɔ hɔ a heating no ɔma ma number anaasɛ hours a ɛyɛ adwuma but sɛ awɔ dew after that time na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛba so deɛ nti a mɛka saa ne sɛ wokɔ high baabi most nkurɔfoɔ a yɛnim ɔmo na ɔmo high room no include council tax include bills enti bills ya ɛkɔ suri ɔno a deɛ ya charge no n'ano na ɔtua because ɛhyɛ bi yɛ ni hɔ sɛ also increase bill no wopa obɛgye wopa wonje na mmom deɛ hia ne sɛ won overuse heating no deɛ nti a mɛka sɛ won overuse heating ne sɛ yɛdu April May June ɛwɔ sɛ wo hu sɛ weather na sesa enti sɛ wo so wo heating no na mo wɔ multiple occupation yɛfrɛ bibi MOH ayɛ multiple occupation homes a ɛwɔ sɛ wo hu sɛ ebia heating na mo so time a any see so heating no cause unnecessary cost ama efiewura no sɛ wo kɔ high multiple occupied homes a deɛ wɔ sɛ wo hu ni sɛ moyɛ more than 2 households a ɛwɔ sɛ nipa na ɔde dan no high mo no ɔkɔ cancel na ɔkɔgye license sɛ moyɛ more than 5 people ana mo wɔ fie hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ wo hu sɛ nipa na ɔde dan no ma wo no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔkɔ cancel na ɔkɔgye license sɛ mo use kitchen bom mo use common room bom mo use toilet bom a na mo yɛ more than 2 households a na me ka si 2 households a ebi ayere ani kun ayere ani kun anaasa another yere ani kun sɛ ɛyɛ 3 ɛde kɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔgye license but sɛ nyɛ yere ani kun but ɛyɛ individuals but mo yɛ 5 within the multiple occupied homes na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔkɔgye license deɛ nti ɛwɔ sɛ ɔkɔgye license ɛwɔ council ne sɛ license no ɛma ɔmo etimi ɛba efie ɛbɛyɛ inspection ɛhwɛ sɛ fire exit wɔ hɔ ɛhwɛ sɛ electricity cabling emiti standard ɛhwɛ sɛ wɔyɛ EPC ɛhwɛ sɛ wɔyɛ gas inspection certificate ɛhwɛ sɛ bibia ɛwɔ fie hɔ biara ɛyɛ kama ɛno nti no sɛ wɔanyɛ saa de no a wowɔ ho tumi sɛ wo report no council nso wɔ ho tumi sɛ ɔmbɛ prosecute no ɔmo environmental and health department ana ɔmo yɛ in charge of that sɛ wote fie bim na nyɛ multiple occupied home na mmom ɛyɛ dan baako a wakɔ rent na wokɔ rent no efiewura na ma wo EPC a ɛyɛ energy performance certificate wa ma wo gas inspection certificate ɛwɔ sɛ wo hu sɛ fiewura na ɔtomra ɛwɔ sɛ wo hu sɛ fiewura na ɔtomra ɛno nso sɛ wo report no ɛma environmental and health division and our department of the local authority a ɔmo so ɔmbɛtumi atwena so enuanom wowɔ tumi under the housing act sɛ efiewura no sɛ wamma wo terms of condition a wobɛtumi atwerɛ no sɛ wohia terms of condition sɛ wotwerɛ no na wamma wo terms of condition a wobɛtumi a report no ama council wobɛtumi de action aba sɛ efiewura no wamma wo terms of condition wankyerɛ wo baabi a wobɛ serve no with notice a under section 48 of the Landlord and Tenant Act no a criminal offense enti ɛno nso no council ebetumi a prosecute no enti wo a wokɔ ha obi dan a wo no aduane no ɔsɛ me ma wo no aduane wo a wokɔ ha obi dan no ɔsɛ yo da bi fa blanket kata ho me ma wo mahu sɛ awo wom suno atɔ de mahu sɛ fie ha nyinaa yɛ nyunyunyu ba mesrɛw me gas meter ene me cost nti me ma on so heating kai say or committee offense obetimi a report na ma cancel Shannon so say wo bisa efiewura no under section 20A say on mau notice on mau terms of condition no amawa ontimi enje rent biu wimpa mentia rent no the entire tesa ne say ono breach statutory requirements no sans na obetimi a breach but you sure say so serve notice ni wi a bia wodi bia no obetimi atua ti manye we ana mepese me de beba na question bi wo ho a obetimi abisa na ya hwe what
Yo, me da say, it's for say a kind, but say, also who writer, or the renty ubi daya, a binye, ya chill, no ma, or say, we na yenim nneoma nso say landlord no so ono so na afem no responsibility towards the house no tine be ya wo benya quiet enjoyment in the house na ono so or say we yo anke be ye da se therefore mabaso a mepa mo cho na mo mbomode a nhye ansa na mebisa me question mo nhye emma ye mo mabaso nyina me da mo nyina ase nya me nhira mo na mo sharing no esama me mo nhye na enkwa chichichichi afi na mo nsa and like mo call en YouTube page no so a mo subscribe to the channel no enso ma ye na yen hwere mo yen hide ana ye ka ne se mo nhire ye na yen kwechi ntimesire mo anke ben yo o kano mate yen landlord de ene yen tenant de na me wo few questions bi a me pese me bisa e wo ho sesia no yenim se landlord men kama landlord for kakra na ansa na mahwe tenant so for de kakra ene se landlords ni bi omo menim se adwen na ye omo sa se embia na ne fie ho no eye multi occupancy se obi before the multi occupancy embia wo ba be lodge ne nchen ana se wo beji because o ti fie ho bi na se also okoji license ana nkobo council na amane a eya na omadwe yo mo say ye be increase can say council tax no enti eya na dodo na minim omo nko no mo akwakoye wonso a omma terms and condition enti no say uncle ben wo ho na bia o say wa increase sika no abra on for terms and condition embetro ana say onkobo council amane say wa betina fie hobi no say wa increase sika no ana say wo demand this terms of notice and terms of agreement no mfa mampacha no so wo ho kwan so to make call report no ana enkoba ne say ono ama obaby na okwakọ say no e wo council for ho ana mpacho.
Okay, mame explain away. First of all, obi a council tenant. Oni to me say obaji obi atena fie ho no ageniska.
Okay.
Fair, mame ma warning, minim say si de bia. Minim say nkrofo advertise omo council flat ama nkrofo betenem. Se wonua wadamfo ompena bi wasori nipa bi no ni ba bete na wo se be come nchen a fine. But wintimi fan rent no. Opeso your contribution obetimi a contribute towards your bills no. But say obeje no rent, afra no rent de wintimi. In some aye Kenya you can private rental, menka social housing. Social housing no council any housing association pet and itimi social housing. Private rental aye obia dan a otimo no aye ne dia wato. Ana say wako high will be ho nemo ya mano kwan se utimi e de high will be.
Okay.
San crofo na sem an America. Ana se lodger ana licensee efiera matomedan me were 3 bedrooms. Me here only 1 bedroom. Enti ma fan crofo mienu abeka me ho. Sa asem na ne ye ka no.
Okay.
The first point of call ne say woni obi aye agreement either a periodical tenants and a fixed term tenancy, short hold fixed term and a short hold periodical tenancy. Within the terms, rent na a woman won't me increase.
Oh, okay.
See, I can say fixed term, a bit me a fixed term for 1 year, a bit me a short hold assurance tenancy for 6 months, for 3 months, or for 1 month. So that term now I agree say 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, won't me increase the rent. And to say nipa no ba, say rent na me de ma wo no. Gas cost, electricity cost. Na me jo 150 a week. But BBI inclusive. But see because gas cost, electricity cost no. Me pese me tuma ontimi entum. But it is only fair. So wuti obi fie na ye inclusive. Na wo ha wo de wahuni ehu say bills e kosoro. So the actual say bill no last year bill a metua ni. Se si a bill a metua. Ma example. Me last year na metua standard direct debit. Month no mo give me 230 every month for 1 year for both gas and electricity. Se si a me no ka say almost £433 a month for gas and electricity. Enti se me wo lodger ewo me ho na metimi di achire ne se okwaku last year one no motimi 233 this year motimi 433 ya ono anhu se akosoro by almost 95%. Enti se me se onya contribution by £20 a week in kan wa but only responsibility be as obey our contribution because more agreement no a beginning the more agree you know the rent na woman no and our payment na more agree you know won't mean very no the only time I will bet me a very rent and it say you will be your friend of fixed term tenancy ewu na mo ko start for and now your periodical tenancy ewu na will review obi wo ho a otena dan mu yese 6 months 6 months no wu a ye man a new tenancy no abeye periodical tenant enti o renew no on a monthly basis periodical tenant no because a man by month no say nipa no ba say next month matuma obetimi atum but obetimi a report no ama rent control for say rent no unreasonable enti omonye assessment ye nyina se ye tenkrofo fi a ye wotumi me pese obi ehu se wo wotumi a wobetimi e de atena obi free ontimi enye wo han wobekɔ fie bi na central heating no ne radiator no awe na achi ma be 10 years enye adwuma da o se na kofi ada na ofi ha nyunyunyu sa o se yo makoto blower heating eno na me use ada o se yo landlord no se radiator na de ontimi nye ntimi mentina code no sa unlawful or report no ma cancel omo environmental and health betimi aye menka se no ntimi ntua rent ba menka se enu nti no obetimi aka kire landlord no se wanya obesiu no sa quiet enjoyment no ni nyina includes sa niema we warmth ahoto undisturbable onbebo wo dan mu onwura ho onnam wo dan achi onhu se wo kitchen awo no aduane no abebo kokoko so adwoa na me ko jogging na me hu se wo ha na mpese bebisa se o ho tesen a no aba betena wo dan mu ho oni sa tumi na obeye sa no enti muma ye nyina ye nhye no nso.
Yo, Uncle Ben, yeah, that's it. Hey, and the questions in the doors now. You be in kakra. Maybe it's the first one where obidi abremi. Or see, I have been renting a 1 bedroom for 3 years, and most of my bills are included in the rent. My landlord has recently demanded an increase to cover the rising energy costs. Senior, explain this here. I am worried that if I don't pay, he will evict me. Can my landlord increase my rent for a shared bedroom? There were 2 questions, Uncle Ben. But yendi kanye first one, me who say what can who kakra say or who kwan, and I say me a worry say manchia obetumi. Uncle Ben, me name me right. Kwan Ben or say me faso.
Well, my tea, first of all, no, mama share adibinso. Make us 3 types of occupancy. Make a tenant. Within tenant, no, you have fixed tenancy, and you have periodical tenancy. And you have lodger, and line CC, and you have MOH, multiple occupied homes. Obia I want a right. The first of all, no, so we tenant under short assured hold, fixed or periodical. Or rights, scheduled within the Housing Act of 1988 and also the Landlord and Tenants Act of 1987. Ebiom, se we will be a tenants no ewu 10 years, we renew tenancy. So we renew na, ade a bomb ho ban eye paper na mo sign no. But wako tenem 1 year, na tenancy no 1 year. When renew ni biom. After that, no be periodical tenant. Periodical tenants, usually on a monthly basis. So yearly, it could be on a 6 monthly basis. Well, rent can only be increased with your agreement. So with tenants now start periodical tenancy. End of the period, so increase rent increase. Just also bear in mind, say, landlord ain't me and sorry precon say me evictio. I will so go through the process. The only time a landlord bet me evictio when I say it is the end of the fixed term or end of the periodic tenancy. And I say why a breach of any of the conditions, which is disrepair, rent arrears. In certain instances, maybe a landlord don't hear occupation. So landlord in quotation, within a TFIA, when you're tenant, we align CC. And no amount reasonable notice, not yet too. And Timon Shannon, so landlord in TFIA hobia. When you're tenant, and more agreement, and yet under landlord and tenant relationship, and under Housing Act. A purely a license agreement, but we were rights. Right, and say, quiet enjoyment. Untimi how, but because otifi hobi no, otimi ra odemo ho any time, but within reason. Otimi kase quiet time ni, enti ya agree say between 8 and 10 p.m. no, between 8 and the following morning 6 o'clock no, untimi no aduane wa ha. Untimi nkwa aduane adwuma ma umbedu fie 10 p.m. Na afe na wakoye cow foot light soup ana wokoye nkatenkwan na odi akoka kokonte ana odi akoka fufu because the time a ono so tidi tifie ho no otifie obi enti a reasonable request. Another reasonable request ne say ye aduane a ye nya aduane no this time wo agree na wo kotena fie ho. Na won kotena fie ho ama no nye nhyehyɛ no as you go along. But say we tenant na wo wako rent down a landlord ni enti ho a. Ontimi nkyerɛ time a wo bɛda. Ontimi nkyerɛ time a wo bɛso heater. Ontimi nkyerɛ time a wo bɛnoa ufufu ɛna wo cow foot no. Ana ontimi nkyerɛ time a wo bɛba fie. Within tenancy agreement no. So we tenant nko ade a na landlord ni nti fie ho a. Oni tumi bia wo so. Say bibia opeso ye bia no I was say we agree and sana wetimi aye.
Yo Uncle Ben, that's we see cow food aduane pa no cre wo lodge one hot there. Oti terms and condition asia na we hu se na obetutu wane mu wakobo night aba na ono nso afei na obeda na wo also ba benua ye can say cow food soup again yesterday. Now yen show whilst talking earlier on you made mention of sir blower heating. Meti landlord fee mini ni neti fee ho. Na me mini landlord yenim say o lodge a yen ye just terms and condition ya go nti no abeji dan no. Afei say emre bi so na mesi o I think said the room temperature na wa ha no quite warm enough into no ye betumi a yen switching off kakra na entumi and regulate yen sika na yitua monthly no bills no what ya say tenants no afa me ho a wo akoto extra gadgets a blow heaters bi omo so de crofo aye no said such a way say onya saw heating start here na ade no meter no ready say wo hwe nsu egu bottle mo no na increase bills. Ma behu mama warning. First one. osi we jai ma say hu say bill ne buy no bill no aye triple nature said there's something going on bra me landlord me nim ho hwe uncle ben mitime gina we so edi two ana say mitime gina we so ka say ene sika na abegu so no wo na obetua aka because wo na wo ye can say wo source a blower heater na increase and bill no was to me no ana say still me ni sa to me.
Okay. Question I would be saying, scenario a bit me amanaba no aye MOH, multiple occupied homes, and I say lodges, to lodger and if you run in it. Where aye multiple occupied homes, no, usually no bills no aye inclusive. And I say ye jama monamache. Intimu ye 5 people and I'm over. Akosua ono no ye night nti daytime no oni ho sorry nighttime no oni ho daytime no wo ho kwabena eye day nti daytime no oni ho nighttime no wo ho but munyina no mo agree mo ye 5 obi etua 20% of the bill na ye hu se kwadwo because heating ya time no obi a heating time wo me say me fie heating time ho ebi wo ho ane aya no 24 hours say extremely cold so time wo ho na eye cold obi a wo so obi a hu say cold enti o here heating enti eye reasonable say obema why warmth what you say eye reasonable so be create warmth e wo dem ho na why warm eye also reasonable say heating no ko offer na our blower I was also blower no because ade ohia ne say ope warmth no but say you reasonable to say where they are wo ho maybe na awo wom kakra but anye too bad ura dem a aye okay obi wo ho a sebe ontimi awokra your office say also air conditioner obi wo ho a obedum no because ontimi and so obi nso wo ho a ohia air conditioner no ne nyina no aye negotiations and discussion because we are lodger no anase mo MOH aye multiple occupied homes no e was some we discussion na mmom say we 5 na 40 ase so heating no and na de okay mama ye nya no kakra na wo pese wo so blow na just within reason no say justifiable obetimi aso but bibia we ye bia no e wa agreement nim enti say agreement no say mo bills and am rent aye inclusive of bills any council tax if you run ntimi ma say no wiki mu use no bill na cost ntimi beje more there be because mo sign agreement no but say what dey akyerew na wa hu say akosora within reason no I was say witimi a contribution but ontimi enhyew say your contribution.
Okay, yo, Uncle Ben, that's a landlord and tenant in some dear so especially for your Indian for any and chrome free. Me Eunice, Uncle Ben, ye who ye that's near for maybe a telephone line. I've still got questions on board though, but maybe a telephone line, send a bear, also or question be a baby, sir. It might not necessarily be the topic that we are discussing today. However, you are still at liberty to ask any question at all concerning yen law and as in community in Hunsema air cosi na Uncle Ben wa ha obeyi wa no your telephone lines I did do my and society no 0208-123-1016 first one second one so obetumi afre 073-9920-8468 obetumi afre embi nso ana wo gyina so ponko pentem na ontumi gyina so enche ana wo frɛ ontumi mbo enremu a ontumi ja voice note mekan am of the day na eno nso Uncle Ben eyiwa no ɛwɔ 075-966-20154 obetumi ja voice note me ka say wakɔ WhatsApp icon ne so bebia microphone ne wono na wemia so no we ja message mesrɛ nso mesrɛ wo ja message na ya nya ne tintin na onkasa nya so ya na wakasa ntam kakra na wayɛ nsɛm ne tietia de ama yɛ se na ebe ya yebenya mmerɛ no bi de ama obi foforo so nyame enhyira mo na metwa mo course na any more text messages main kind messages are abba anke be your question bi wa ha na maybe can call ewo fidie no so yenua you can say Yenua said, Bio, I please, if I didn't mention your name well, now, facha me why. Or say, I have been living in my house for 10 years. Landlord did not give me gas inspection certificate. What can I do, please? And na Uncle Ben abecheche mo na Uncle Ben pacha what do you ka ho amano ana?
Okay. Any home bia privately rented bia every year also a gas safety certificate every year gas safety certificate obi a rented dan fufuro bia EPC energy performance certificate also so what name multiple times every 3 years also gas safety certificate and a gas safety inspection every year. It's a boiler or flue or some check it. Bear in mind that a landlord and a responsibility so bitia and your responsibility. Everything to do with energy, gas, electricity, ningina a landlord. Within the rules, since 2019, I was said, "Dine be a rent be a fire alarm, ana your carbon dioxide alarm, a compulsory." Now, where are there? Unfortunately, Ghana for ye or a desperate so baby atena, or call a dino miniaba, ushemua, a nyakono, utimi say gas in yejuma, utimi say electric cables in a be exposed, even cancel for cry, was our problem. And this is just our dying. And this is until say obesiesi and this is in fact, landlord no say council no ho omo environmental and health department no ombetimi a prosecute omo. Important say wo ko high dan a obe check it. The first thing I'm pese wo hu no say wo ko high any private accommodation I was say moye inspection. I will say we take pictures and videos of BBR. Inventory now more no because a bifie ni bi wo ho a finished, e bi wo ho a unfinished. Say I finished, say enye unfinished. Because landlord no ebe institute say tenancy no ewu a was say wo hand over efie no mano in the condition wunya no except fair wear and tear. Fair wear and tear. I say, so for carpet so for a while, etimi, a hotimi, a pakakra. So what to dime bumwa, now what to do more, etimi him kakra. And only a friend fair wear and tear. So fair wear and tear, no, a adibia within the agreement, no, is stati a womb, say fair wear and tear, a exempt. And tis adia, what check why your inventory, what take pictures, why your inventory record. Obia okwatena dan bia no landlord no ebetimi age 2 types of deposit. Yewo holding deposit and yewo damage deposit. Holding deposit no usually no will be for a week's rent. And a damage deposit no usually will be for 5 weeks rent, not more than either 4 weeks or 5 weeks, not more than that. Holding deposit no is to hold the property. Say when who die when you home, and to person or the bema will be only in free market no, until be a wait 1 week's rent. So holding deposit no, and who you answer or the beba koto deposit register so, and I say government approved deposit saving scheme. I know yes, car or the amano to start to rent now or better frame. And a damage deposit no, a buy I am a compulsory says a landlord no juicy can quadia. I was say one of 3 deposits no or the cotum. Your insurance back deposit and your physical holding deposit. Physical holding no and insurance back no. Ningina government approved 3 providers and a mama. And it is a 4 weeks rent and 5 weeks rent. ɛwɔ sɛ ɔde kɔtum na ɔma certificate sɛ ɔde wo sika no akɔto hɔ deɛ nti ɛte saa ne sɛ wo tenancy ni wu either fixed or periodical na wo free hɔ a sɛ damage bi aba hɔ a obetimi atie free sɛ sika nim sɛ damage mbaa mu ha ɛwɔ sɛ ɔde wo sika ma within 28 days absolutely sɛ wo issue with the landlord sɛ wate wo sika no unlawfully a wobetimi raise dispute ama ɔmo aban ahyehyɛ nkrɔfoɔ bi a ɔmo yɛ dispute resolution a ɛnkɔ court ɔmo na ɔmbɛhwɛ na ɔmo ayɛ saa de no ɛno ana ɛbɛ resolve me baba wɔ university baabi a rent man wɔ Kent na ɔmo sɛ wayɛ biribi luckily me kɔ si ne na da mede no kɔɛ no me yɛ fie hɔ nyinaa recording na ɔmo baa yɛ sɛ damage way even curtain ɔmo sɛ ɔmbɛsi ɔmo sɛ ɔmbɛgye ne sika carpet ɔmo sɛ ɔmbɛhoro ɔmo sɛ ɔmbɛgye ne sika carpet a ɛhɔ ayɛ dark kakra ɔmo sɛ ɔmbɛgye ne sika ana me yi me pictures ne me video ne nyinaa any inventory na yɛ no me listing no one by one ɔmo de me sika ma me enti that is how meticulous you must be because anya sa obi be fa osika it could be as much as 1,000 plus because obi who rented apartment it's about 1,500 a month obi 1,000 obi 800 it's a lot of money enti when we rent na wo ko pay baby for fraud we here say sika no say we the best start baby for na landlord say my first sika no me fa ma wa anything I was I insist say within 28 days no or they wo certificate am say aha ana usika da wo check here area bi how the postcode ni chema e betimi a kyerɛ omo ye omo hold deposit no ho sɛ nye ho no de akɔ and also de akɔ baabi foforo na nye government approve one of the three a obetimi a report no na aban e de ne ho agye.
Hey, wait dear Uncle Ben, menti bi da. Good pa. Enti etiefo na hwefo a mo hwe yen. Wo kwa akɔgye obi dan. Wo a wonim sɛ me kɔ renti. Yenim sɛ sabi yenuanom abrɔfo ukɔgye dan wɔ estate agency a. Saa nwema yi de ɔmo hwɛ dodoɔ na hwɛ. Ba minimo bi kyerɛ obi minimo bi saa yen lifestyle no so ehun ye me pa kyerɛ no. Yen lifestyle oh, me wɔ dan bi wɔ ha bɛgye bi ni saa de no. Mesrɛw sɛ wokɔ akɔgye a bɔmmɔden nhyehyɛe a Uncle Ben akyerɛkyerɛ mu yi bɔmmɔden na hwɛ sɛ wo deɛ wonnim wosuro anaasɛ ehu anaasɛ bibi wano ɛnka wobɛtumi afrɛ lawyer ɛsɛ o Uncle Ben ana BWF Solicitors me kɔ renti dan bi na ɔsɛ yɛ private renter nyɛ council dan patɔ nhyehyɛe wɔ ho ne sɛn a ɛyɛ me tenant no me right deɛ na ɔsɛ me ya Misraw ombe kyerɛw we de enye ntɔkwa memfa wo tim kohyem na yɛn starting jojo na afi de you don't have right misrɛ mo ehia pa Uncle Ben nyame nhyiraw yɛ da ase yɛnhwɛ yɛn next question nso ɛyɛ Daniela Chei Mensa Misrɛ mo maybe a telephone lines na atum tim wo ho kwan obetumi afrɛ na won so we bisa wo question na owo Daniel Chei Mensa say Uncle please can you explain what shared ownership is? It's I'll say yeah, and then my glasses mame. I say Uncle, please, can you explain what shared ownership is? It's what was the eight pros and cons, sorry, 8 pros and cons or manye. Can you treat this as a topic on its own next time, please? You, Mati.
Okay. Well, first of all, in the next coming weeks, well, Patrick here mortgage the other time, Richard I cost of living, and I'm a year private rental. ABA Saturday, you how to get council flat or move on into council flat. ABA, and next week in so you shared ownership. So you can say shared ownership. Shared ownership is a buying share or the aba say obia sebio income, household income, any more than £80,000, sometimes 90,000 in certain areas, a property no above a certain value. Ubetimi ato dino. The atene say mortgage na woko jeno. A buying air supporto enti abia utia 25%. And 40%, and 50%, up to 75%. A buy no bet me a wow from that period, 25, 35, 40, 50, 75, and I buy a bit me up. Wow. I was a first time buyer. I was a obia ebia na ware egu na busua dissolve a move akọ baby foforo. I was ebia we were in the military and our service. First na cover nurses na still a cover nurses no any teachers na essential services for no a cover omu nyina. But the key woman is say I was say we qualify for mortgage. And to the fact say a shared ownership no nkyerɛ sɛ wonkɔgye mortgage. Ade aban na yɛ no sɛ woni aban na ɛtɔ dan na bom. Enti wo share 25 no equity bia bɛbɛ mu bia no sɛ wo tɔn dan na move on a equity no sɛ aban de yɛ 50% ana wo de yɛ 25 a aban bɛgye ne 50 na wo fa 25. Saa na tie. Enti ɛyɛ means a ɛde boa ɔmo a ɔmo ntimi anya full mortgage no. Na ban edi ni sika abeka ho no etimi age mortgage no enti mama ye treat no as a complete topic within the coming weeks,
which means say details kakra be wom into yes. And the next question and so I think similar could be aka say maybe ochna ye beka ho asem ani say obisa say Daniela na also when can someone join housing register a social housing? What makes one qualified to join the social housing? Say no na Uncle Ben say you be share na you treating no as a whole 2-hour topic na to me go into details. So or see has the landlord got right? Akosia appear question no. Has the landlord got right to search tenants' room randomly in her home? Let me put it that way. In a home, patcho.
Yeah, HMO, home of multiple occupation. It's the same thing. No, landlord don't need to me and search a room anytime I'll pay. Landlord no, so we a lodger and our line sincere. Landlord don't need to me search a room anytime I'll pay. But obey me about room with reasonable notice. Reasonable notice may be anything 24 hours and above. Bear in mind, say a multiple occupied home. Landlord no ntimi emba ho so be search wo fie. In fact, ontimi me fie ho kra. Ade obetimi aba ba ye inspection at regular intervals. Ana bibia say no ba ba ye. I was so mal notice. It depends on ade a omo ba ba ye ne yie. It may be an emergency, it may be a temporary event, it may be bibia any emergency. Say emergency there 24 hours notice. Maybe a gas leaky and I say ensue a leaky. I know the unim say immediate. Immediate can be noticed within an hour or 2 hours. Mostly no crana we hear so beba no be sad na ma. But landlord say me buy inspection. Show agreement no say agreement no or say how often obet me buy inspection. In any event no I will say at least 28-day notice so buy inspection. Inspection basically say bia obehwese ne fie ho mo keep ba ontimi nkasa me ko jogging entimi ba behwe wo fie ahwe ade a wo ye da bi yenye ne sa that it's not allowed.
Yeah, that's it. Wa twem no what is nkwan bi ye hwam enti obwara ho abehwe yo landlord tenants Uncle Ben in especially your community in some wo mo e hard into na yes na ye hu ye right a ye be hu bebia ye gina yentie voice note nso na menkenka ne aka.
Manati, good morning. Uncle Ben, good morning. Manati, wait to me beside Uncle Ben because we are tier 2 sponsorship scheme yabe. Say obi wa na okofa sponsor will be from Ghana ba. I was also say application be call home office for approval and sana o tinya sa akofo na kona ba na. E wa bra una kon lances ni bi dada. Now, yes, applications go home office now. How long need you? Say days, weeks, or months. We'd also open a short. It's really much transfer.
Uncle Ben, my name said what's in the question last year?
Yeah, but well, I mean, first of all, say we are skilled migrant application process. You have 2 process. The first process, so we identify business or what register no so. To say yes, you will register no so. Until your employer will be from outside. Because you will register no so no. It may issue be a friend of COS. Certificate of Sponsorship. Enti meno me wo to me say me na me ye we user one and as a manager enti me determine me say okay me here lawyer what I am for the Ghana for attire a carer and a nurse and ancillary nurse. First of all, a jumana o issue no or was so ye A rated. It will call register of sponsors and so on. Obehu say nipa no or ye A rated. Or ye A rated in what area? Usually no omonfa subcategory no emba. Ti ade on beka say skilled migrant. Who say actual health and social care there be omonchro. Ade on betra na say skilled migrant. Skilled migrant ben na or what license or de say health and social care. Health and social care, you were 6145, you were 6146, carer and our care worker, senior carer, you were complex case manager, you were nurse, you were doctors, and this are nyina omunyina categories. Ono no be determined within the eligibility requirements, I will say we need 70 points. 20 points, first one, I was a nipana or no moma we jumano. I was so sponsor or yet licensed. And near 20 points. So you're licensed, no you're category A rated over 20 points. I was say job at the appropriate level and a skill at the appropriate level. To skill at the appropriate level, no, a carer into 6145. And no 20 points. I was say income no at a certain threshold. You name say skilled migrant no anything from 20,000 upwards no certain category of professions no will qualify for care health carer and home carers no 21,000 about 200 and something Bibritia 22,000 a year and about 20 points. English language about 10 points. English language, approve English language and as a specified evidence. I will be a university degree from UK, an English speaking country. I Ghana, I was our actors or NAREC assessment. And I will be Trinity College, IELS, and as IS test, and GCSE test, Now when you B1. B1, no, in 4 modules, speaking, listening, writing, and reading. I will say each model unya a minimum of 4. Unya below 4 to say 3.5, but the other one unya 6, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, the bomb your final average now above 4, but we fail it because one model no unya less than 4. All those because pass B1 no for the purposes of the skilled migrant route I will say each model unya 4. When you know obeko ni BWF no SMS sponsor management system. I don't know be issue course no. And when I say, from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, no, no, yeah, because you issue course a man for. What happens, within the course, you will be a friend with defined course and undefined course. Defined course here, you free outside of UK, ever. And an undefined course, UK. The entire difference, woman say your undefined course, then depend on UK. Ubisa course now within 24 hours, maximum within 3 days near Mao course. For undefined course, usually now up to 8 weeks. Defined course, usually up to 8 weeks. Undefined course, up to 3 days. It could be more. Where nipa na ye. But when your course ni nyina I will say ukoje visa esi u passport ni. A ho ana lawyer ebem na lawyer no be application na ma. Enti the fact say adwuma bi ama certificate ni nkyere say o de say paper na ye de ama na ye fra no COS no o de be show passport no akoto plane ticket. Unfortunately no kutuka kra wuntimi free home man be do ha. Enti I was apply for visa. Na ye the visa no ma wa na we be do ha. Either say I'm out 1 year, I'm out 2 years, I'm out 3 years, I'm out 4 years, and I am out 5 years. After 5 years, we be indefinite leave. deɛ nika bebree wɔ saa de wei mu no sɛ wotumi de wo yere ba wotumi de wo baba enti sɛ odwuma bi afa wa o ba wotumi ɛfa wo yere mfa yɛ ma wo ɛnɛ a ɛkyena wobɛtumi aware ɛyere na wode naka ho ana eku na waka sɛ mɛhyia me yere foforɔ mepɛ sɛ me ne no ba mo a mowɔ ha students no nso no ana obi a wobɛtumi aso wo switch a wobɛtumi aware obi na wode na bɛka ho na mo nyinaa yɛama setena. It's as easy as ABC. Say we are no competently. More and more license, no, you're very careful. I keep saying this because the first amount of license in interest, I was say we are the UPBA. I was say we keep records. I was say we sure assessment now we no. We follow law no. Omo beba inspection. A friend of compliance inspection. So, mobile compliance inspection, it lasts anything from 2 hours to 6 hours. You better show books, I show bank statement. I hear say code no cry, who code no ye. Nipa no majuma, unim send a report no, unim send a use SMS no. And internet de bia make say lawyer yamau, and our wow near the mawa, unwie. You're sure say we keep records. You're sure say what to the away and I say. And yes, I could you be scared you shoot course and tea. I out there. We use. Omo bar. You do through sema. Omo what jo musika omo ye jumama winyina no. Omo nyina ebe pam omo nyina. Now wow. No problem. And also you're very very careful because we need sponsorship license. Omo ye jumama wa omo wo sponsorship with they can't continue. Because and I downgrade you from A to B, it's also another problem. And I was you're very careful.
Okay, Uncle Ben. Yeah, that's it. Yes, we still have some few questions, but question back one will be there banner main kind of yenche. Into or say Uncle Ben and ya okay na obisa o say say or no when ya or no bear man waba. Oye bema wenya sponsor COS numa with tutumi efi Ghana de aba na afa no pese okofa ne ye no obisa se o se ne yire ne nso nya COS ana se ne ono no wenya nti no ne yire ne de ohia nti oye application akofa ne yire keke aba bacho sa na tie e na se ne yire ne ba ne yire no also o show bibi e wo fie mbia in terms of bank statements a few other things ono nso ana so ono nso tro English be a level be na ansa na waba be ka ne ho patcho ne question no.
Well, the Nigeria was skilled migrant route no. Say dependent no and one say wa fa ne bag oba.
That's right.
Dependent no dear. So wo si nipa we ye me ba. Nipa we ye me kun, nipa we ye me yere a. And one say wa fa ne bag. Wa an application. Only English ni asem. Adia ono no wo another asem say o show be a friend of maintenance money. But say was sponsor no ye A rated or brofo bi ochro or say ye agege enterprise. Ye nursing home. Ya fa manyeti say obeye complex case manager. Manyeti your staff or the yere kwajotene wa eba kwajotene wa any manyeti omoba yebe momo baby atena for 1 month yebe momo aduane ana yebe hwe omo yebe sponsor omo for 1 month onya twere no pe wohia bank statement wohia English wohia accommodation eno ane se wafa wo bag once I am out COS no ku anya COS ana wo yere anya COS no and once we found bag, we put a mantle and our trunk, na matomo ticket. Once I'm visa and I okay no, na maba. We need English be ni asem. The only time we be baha English be a problem. They say we switch it. Also we call skilled migrant no, and I will be your English because we be what we do ha. Now I really say. Now no funny baby. Now we so funny baby.
Sanetie Uncle Ben yeda se no nso no obi nso obedu ha wie a na ukopa edwuma bia ya na edwuma mufo no nso ete bisa say yes ukru na no buy wo asetena obetimi aye adwuma nanso yenso ye pese ehu say automate brofo ka brofo etie brofo eyi brofo ase na na omonso e demand in English ne de ewom say obetimi adodge wo Ghana na obedu ha na ndwuma bi wo ho na ukoye a omonso e require inte no eno a ontimi endwane mfrim na yembia wati KT ed consult for nso nka omo di ho dwuma papa obetumi a contact omo na omo aboa wo saa nyoma no so anase saa kwan no so
questions
anko ben yeda se ne etie ne se obi nso the question na fe de mo de ba me phone no direct pa o menkan o see good morning my father bought a house in the UK back in 1984, joint tenancy with another person. He passed away in 2020, leaving no will. The property has been passed to the surviving owner. My father's wife and his 30-year-old son reside in the house. My father's wife, that's my stepmom, has bought a court claim against the surviving owner to say she has not got a beneficial interest in the property. The current owner's beneficial interest is that she wants to claim the property for my father's other children, not for herself. Does the surviving owner stand a chance in court regarding having a beneficiary interest? Patron, the question, no, one funny di anka ho. Uncle Ben, minim say me bro for no uti ni nyina patron.
yeah manyati metiase asema waka no ohwa manim asesa e ha adwene mesra mo Ghana for mo mayan legal advice so woni obi koto dan a moye either common tenants and our joint tenants moye either tenants in common or joint tenants.
Okay.
So one tier hwe kra and fatu wadwim tenants in common. Tenants in common are far better saying joint tenants. Because tenants in common, no, say the word common actually no, obia holding a distinct interest in the property or share. And he said, Manyati, me know ye yandam for oh bear 40,000, Mr. Me bear 40,000, Tienya 80,000. Ye who property be a 200,000, a 2-bedroom. Yam pese ba call high, obi dan no aka se yentime no aka futinti. Ye se yakoto ye dan. What the 40,000 about? Me so me the 40,000. Ye wie. Conveyance na ye fill form, ye free be TR1. Eno na ye de ye transfer free nipa no to dan no e de amaye. Ye wie de be register or land registry. E was say conveyancer, solicitor, ana nipa na o yes ade no. O tro wom say manyati de eye 50%. Me na usu, me so me de eye 50%. Enti ye tenants in common. Any kun most often than not, omo hold property no as joint tenants. So who could hold the property as joint tenant with obia onye unua, onye oyere, onye oba. Na mo ko hold no as joint tenants. Because mo joint tenants no, wo interest no is not defined. Enti se wo a nipa no survival no fa property ni nyina. Enti sa case se wo papa ana ye ana oni obi to dan ana wo papa ni nipa no hold no as joint tenants. Ohene mesra owuye ni nyina akọ. Woni tumi bia property no kọ. Se nipa no say na damfo, say ye ne enemy, say ye obi a oni ne nkasa, say ye den because a joint tenant no owu a nipa no inherit property no 100%. Entifa to watrum when tie kra wo say na BWF ne Uncle Ben say me ni obi to property na nya mi kun ana me yere ana me ba me man say me wu obefa me property na ye pet tenants in common. Na obia share wo mu no ye define obia share wo.
Sa netie yada se yenko yen we no so and we you can say Facebook ne so dodo na the questions so abai na de mo mfre mo bi se wa haye ne nyina ye ye wo question ba kom nana ya we repeat the question more than 100 times me kan ma why I say good morning Uncle Ben, please I pay holding fee to estate. I presume you're trying to say estate agent, and I say BB. Okay. I see. I pay holding fee to estate, but I fail credit reference, and they refuse to pay me my holding fee. What should I kindly do, please? Oh, what's more than the Uncle Ben?
Yeah, manyati, and intina de biya mekano. That is the reason why I treat it topic. So what you are holding depositor. Holding deposit and say omunyi dino in free advertisement or more advertising and for mau. So once I bet you are holding deposit no. You sure say you ko check with immigration or paper. You sure say or credit a fine.
Sir.
Because who fairly credit and now who fairly right to rent checks are. Unfortunately, no, with deposit no and back.
Eish.
Holding deposit usually will be about a week's rent. And yeah, more than a week's rent. It is a rent, no, I £1,000. Now almost a bit you are holding deposit of £1,000. Now almost cheat you. And just be mindful. So who could you holding depositor? Now your estate agent. Agreement I want to sign. Read the agreement in a year. Who bet me and negotiate? Who bet me and negotiate? But so one read it, one negotiate. Now who could you now who fail either right to rent because uni paper and now say credit checks are. Unfortunately, no, holding deposit no and back. There's a difference between holding deposit and a damage deposit. Damage deposit here, dear, what the ama fear no, so on keep now tenancy ni we are no do see come out. And not dear. So one accuse you say what say BBA or what I was so sick and in a back at the end of the tenancy.
Sir, na or accuse you into no also all call no. Senia ye papa ye ni dear no. No to trade your photos say wo as evidence. Bibia wo feel be keep record. Ebani say to awanka say what say me watch a wall ho. What say me fridge, what say na wo de ne nyina akire se na be ya onsa be kan osika. Yenhwe Anita ejepoma jampo Japan or say how true is that home office needs your consent before your dependents and kids can have their visa? How true? Let us say room will be na ekoso sa Uncle Ben. No correct. Say home office beji wo consent and son na with dependents in kwala and I say no visa. I say I'm visa na mpacho.
Well, first of all, Japan my Eunice, and ono I midwife, but wabaha nansia. First of all, no, say wolf your application ama kolabia omo here parental consent, and a key. So who na eba an hour year na eba you here consent because within the application no. When all my information normally are fair or course no ISUS no the same information that they fill ama ukun and oba until they don't need your consent. But I will bad there because I are calling into I am here parental consent.
Oh, okay. Nyamiasi. Akosia Pia and so say I have pre-settled status as a spouse dependent on my Italian wife, both residents here in UK. Italian wife, Akosia Pia, Akosia, okay. Yo, Menkoso, I say, can I invite my mom and sister to live here permanently? Into the question, no.
Well, first of all, no, Akosia Pia, the bank, and I as European, we move back Romoha. So we are dependent on an EU national. The bank and an EU national no move back. Umame, a family member, or sister, a extended family member. Omo time on the application, a tram, o ma media. So, wo kun or EU ni, and I want to EU ni, o baha by 31st December 2020. Ubeti me de woba, ne wo ma me no papa, ene wo nana, akoswaba. Still, ubeti me de omaba. But was so by 31st December 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, Koso. Yo, away kwejo PSC. Away kwejo PSC. I see manye. Please, how long does it take for course to be issued from home office? Uncle Bear account, and I want it. Uncle Bear, you repeat
Okay.
And I'm back to the video now.
Course no, there were two types of course. Obia course COS, Certificate of Sponsorship. And then the certificate nipa na wobeye adwuma ama no we issue ama. Now, question obisa and say how long does it take the Home Office to issue course? Home Office ain't issue course. And your Home Office na issue. But nipa na oye business no, in certain instances no, in defined course instances no, ohia say Home Office be approval. First, no, yeah, within a day, even say you define your mom outside the bar. Within a day, none come their mind. But the CR, OBI apply. BTI, alata for businesses, bear for and our friend, say you represent you. Now, businesses, no, be brave. BWF cry within the last 3 months, young cry at least about 10 businesses. Omunina in the health and social care. Obian so is successful. It will be added in the power. It means a request in a dozen. Enti, sa wo koje request na. Wo call SMS no so. Say a defined course. Wo yes me pe defined course for nkrofo ebia 5. A call mo ho a. Ebi wo ho a. Say take it up to 8 weeks. But so mo bisa question na. Because how you define course I was say we chere the entia o person will be free outside there but. Ska o de be mano. Adentina audio be free. Normally, because of expansion and our staff turnover. Because care industry, and him say about 150,000 vacancies. Almost because Canadian, you know, Nkrofo komwa almost check no more jai. And today be our vacant. But I was our planning. Wouldn't mean case me pay 10 COS and our course. Now we won't justify. You have to justify it. Okay. But say internal and no a undefined course. I don't know your issue be 24 hours on the bema. And it varies between 2 months, being so hours, days, not more than that. So we were UK, we are students now, we switch here and check when you course. So we were outside now, bar, it may be 2-3 months, because with everything Home Office, a check.
Okay. No with everything Home Office no sesia no check sanity no say oh yeah application and I say oh the application afa Home Office be so and I say lawyer be so na pa pressure more say then and then I want your monka everything Home Office na say no check na mwenya abotre ma ho at least 2 months na 2 months ne ba na afide we hu na from ashase up to the end I sabeka visa no mesra enya 1 day job inti mo a mo ye interested na mo friend na mo fo say da be na me sabeka mesra mo ni die mo e ya abotre na nso no bibia toto kwan pepepe a won sabeka yo yenya odofo bi wa moma so pacho ye from say na wo kase frem ye nte nka midra wo mama so good morning,
hello,
Papa.
Good morning, my name is Doctor. Patrol, we did it in Diabo for you.
Adom.
Good. I know she patrol. We be practicing back.
Okay.
The patrol sir, we you na mo application na ye refuse mo. Na say mo the court na nyam ya dem mo wini. Mo wini court no. Mo transfer application for the card ne beba. O tran no omo betumi after mo interview and say yen tran ara some the card ne beba.
Okay.
Well, so what we need to pay very unlikely some from our interview. But the DBI can say, I was so we are ready. So why your application? If you want me for information, I know in your interview. You say it means calls be brave on a daily basis and a weekly basis. Oh, client we here, and I munchering we we who are we then actually. Ningina when I was so we are ready. But what we need a pay there. I was some issue visa no more.
Yo, me patrol, me that's.
Yes, that's it, Papa. Yes, that's it. And my question back will be so I hate. And then question it does where you Japan mean count with the answer my count with the and I say it should always be tenants in common, not joint tenancy. You ya follow foot to no why. Na ya call as a crab, Mammy Rita, Edin Chakesi, Emma. platform this. So now, question, mommy, if mommy, if I'm say, what about if we are British citizen, bringing your mom and sister here, or bringing my sister and husband here? Not just a question, will be some say about the time involved now. Yeah, the process now more be ban, and no be sadia, ain't no. Uncle Ben, and
Well,
also,
sir, we are British. Or sister, no, mammy, bet me a besrow, but wint me for a moment now. O mammy, sir, or situation be a an age, and I are reinty, when you answer will be now, and you'll bet me about by a very complex area. But our sister, and oh, mammy, will bet me about visit, but wint me conform on better now permanently. I just say be our parents, our difficult to be because of age, and I are rare.
okay. You, share question when so. Oh, okay. I'm saying audio no cause. Good morning, Uncle Ben and Manye. I have a friend who is an EEA citizen and have 5 years in the UK. His wife, who recently got her EU citizen, has joined him in the UK. He wants to know how he can apply for the EU exit for his wife. Thank you. EU exit. Hey. Okay, Uncle Ben, but your question or no? Me say no, no,
Well,
no.
yes, nipa no ye EU ni and EU ni dependent. Still, so I'm about before December 31st December 2020. Still, I'm betting me omo abusu haba. Ti say owo yere by that date, I'll bet me the number. Owo ba out me the number. O ma me papa bet me. Untimi fa unu amba and any extended family member.
Okay. Yo, when so say good morning or you can someone on a 2-year student visa for postgraduate program switch to the care worker visa just after completion of the program? The one is already working as a carer to support himself whilst in school. Hey, what do you say?
Yes, yes, switch your mode be advice and say more bit me a switch and a switch it because a normal a more definite route or they call just settlement at the end of a period. You know. Yes, bit me a switch it.
Yo, Uncle Bebe, that was oh, I dear ya de na emre so call and not forgetting you can say Biana, ya the update kakrabi ebe to jainte no yamre aye be 11 na bo or say ye kotua be before for so etiefo amoba so munyina nyame nhira mo na mombo modia stella mon share na enkwe chichichi na ye hu senior nkrofo enso benefit on this thing tenancy more right kwan bia so all right into no sɛ wonnim po a wode afrɛ lawyer ne bisa sɛ menya dan mehu dan bi mepɛ sɛ mekɔ rent kwan bɛn na mefa so a ɛbɛboa me na daakye me ho ankɔkyere me wɔ fie hɔ no a yɛbɛma wo saa afotuo no na megye di sɛ ɛbɛboa wo enti no Uncle Ben yɛbɛda wo ase nso biom sɛ yɛtoo nsa frɛ wo waba abɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ saa deɛ mu na yɛba abɛsɔre yɛ nan so akɔe mesrɛ wo ne deɛ mu update anaasɛ biribi kakra a wobɛpɛ sɛ yɛnte ansa na meyɛ adom a yɛasa hyia next week ana.
Well, I mean, first of all, tenancy and landlord and tenant relationship, you know, are usually fraught with difficulties. To the American say, so who kotena will be fee in any panetihua, who say or rights and antisa will be a who kotena fee be na nirano antiho. Two, so who kotena baby na and Crawford daughter hodada, who say I was any pana or kotena fee, or mau prove say cancel any or the fee no. I rent our man a license. 3, so who rent a flat for floor, who said I was we here gas safety certificate every year, and EPC energy performance certificate. So we have certificates now more less than band E. I will say who say over so heating pa winter time. To be my bills na kosro. My fear run na on be loft insulation and I say cavity insulation. Onye na o improve efie no band no. The final one no, so wo ko high dan. You sure so obey inspection. Obe take video shots, obe take pictures. Obe sure say my year bibia your friend no inventory. Bibia wo cap, curtain, bed, sofa, chair, dining table. Bibia wo bia list it na twitwa no photo the entire tesa ne say what you are holding the what you are damage deposit now time no so na if you run say oba na me carpet no na ye mono chi ho hwese na wetie carpet no so ama carpet ni nyina apa na wetimi do photo a say oboa carpet no me ba hwe aha sanete we sanete we sanete osio oba na me wo eye fita sisi a obetena hwese oba ade crayon atwerɛtwerɛ ha also there be me ba ha me catch us a paint I want paint crayon we na wa hadada enini na what the aye na wa jo deposit no so on farmer wa raise dispute ekwa very likely someone do deposit be ma tiene we ana edi be jamo wa ha
yo uncle me that's ye na fe no be question about say o change if your color so e na if you run say there be enya color we na mde ma o ntiti a ho ka e de na obeye many other for aha na e de adwumedie no e be ba ewiye ye be da mo nyina se mo be kan ye ho na se ne ye no mama na ye fe nyame nshamo ye gidi say ochina the community and the law e ba so the best nyame ahoden na topic e beba no nso saa na ebedi aboa ye nyina nyame nka ye ho da se ne ye bese ehia mediane magneti nyame nka ye ho have a lovely weekend na Monday maame na yie no ye nyina ye nkohwe bi me ma mo nyina bye bye
ye fema ye wo London ya ji abasobodie bebre na ya redare e wo mransem mu eye legal services bi te se family law matrimonial law immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. What BWF dear, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na yebo nso nyeden kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kra won ho. Inti se ba na busuansem bi te se child care eya abofrahwe mu awaregya ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso ye child care any family team no nimnia wo famu ewe ne ye wo brei mu enu ntine ye to ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu ye senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje wo family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kra wo pe advice immigration sensem ho wo BWF Solicitors de ye immigration team no avedare general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration work permit student visa ho totoye any entry clearance visas family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner member na wasagina tum Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wonni haw kra. Ye bie an office free dwada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre no nsia 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. Na memene danso appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 10 am kosi 4 pm. Your 4th floor Ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground on Swa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law. Wa advise local authorities official solicitors office ni solicitors bebree efa Ghanaian law hu yi na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law